So we're back now looking at some Kazan Old German Owl crosses again. This was actually the first one I bred from the cross. She is the oldest. This is a hen. She's actually mated to one of her brothers right now, and she's actually eggy at the moment. She is a blue check splash, and I call her Little One Eye. She's a pretty small hen. And the reason I call her One Eye is she ended up with an infection in her eye when she was a squab, and subsequently she actually lost the left eye. As you can see there, there's nothing there. That eye was completely lost. But she did survive through that, and I really have a great appreciation for a pigeon that can, from a genetic standpoint, that can conquer a disease or some sort of ailment. So she's not too impaired. I mean, she's not, she was a little disoriented when she's introduced to kind of a new location, but she's got kind of intermediate wings and tail. She has 13 tail feathers, so one extra tail feather from her Kazan father. Short grouse legs, an owlish head. She's going through a molt right now. She kind of goes back and forth between having kind of a carriage similar to the Kazan. Grouse legs a little shorter than her father. So I'll show you the cock I'm breeding her to is also a Kazan owl cross. And needless to say, these are F1 crosses, which is the filial one, is what that's called. Filial or fraternal, depending on your usage. The proper term is filial 1, filial 2, filial 3. But this is the first generation cross, and as you can see, she's kind of skittish with the one eye because she has no vision in it. But she is a survivor, so she is going into the stock loft, and she has some features I do like. She's got, sometimes she does drop her wing. She does have one extra tail feather. So we'll go on to the cock from here, and as I said, she is getting ready. She is pretty eggy right now, so she's almost ready to drop an egg. If you look at her, she's kind of similar to a Berliner short face as far as her type is concerned a little bit, especially when she drops her wings and raises her tail just a hair. So we'll go on from there and look at the cock. So this is another Kazan Old German Owl cross. This is a cock. He is mated to Little One Eye. He has 12 tail feathers, grouse legs. Like his sister, also orange-eyed. Kind of a unique marking, kind of remindful of a Lahore or a Shaq Charlie in some ways. It's a bit of a spook. Which is strange considering the disposition of both parental breeds. He's a little skittish compared to both parents. 12 tail feathers. Somewhat normal wing carriage. Every now and then he does drop his wings like Little One Eye does. So needless to say, he is mated to Little One Eye right now, who is his full sister. She is slightly older than he is. And these are going to be the parents of the F2, which is going to be the first inbred generation from these crosses. So we're going full brother and sister. He is a little bigger than I'd like, but for the moment that's what we're doing. I wish I had a smaller cockbird to use. But, kind of a definite intermediate, but needless to say, hopefully inside the next few months we're going to see what happens when you go full brother, full sister off these crosses, off the Kazan Old German Owl cross, and see if some of these features start coming back, and see what features come back. And needless to say, as a breeder, it's doing a project like this. This is an exciting time, having the first generation cross ready to breed, and seeing what those youngsters are going to look like, and seeing how many of the traits come back from the parental breeds, and seeing what happens. So good stuff ahead, I hope.